What is going on, everyone? It's your favorite blue guy here. Welcome to another video. Hope you guys are having a great morning, night, evening, afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. A bit of a different kind of video today. We're going to talk about news. Why do I want to talk about news? Because a whole lot happened in the past couple of days. I got three main stories for you guys, so let's just jump right on in. The first has to do with Twitter. So, I have a Twitter account, in case you guys didn't know. Wink. On my Twitter, I sometimes post some pretty banger tweets, and the past couple days proved to be no exception. The Hypixel server Twitter shared a sneak peek of the upcoming expansion to Skyblock. Now, if you take one look at this photo, the first thing you'll likely think of is water, ocean, underwater. That one's two words, my bad. Case in point, I saw this and assumed it was a new underwater type of island. Don't pay any mind to the fact that the dude is literally not swimming whatsoever. It's a render. It could have been anything. Now, why did I bring up Twitter? Why did I bring up this screenshot? Well, simple. I decided to reply with my waterful opinion regarding what I initially thought this island was. Simon then decided to blow my Twitter up. I mean, he didn't do it on purpose, but he did respond to my tweet going into such expansive detail on the lore of it all by saying, "It's not aquatic or underwater. You will see soon." Now, getting a response isn't really that surprising. I mean, Simon follows me back on Twitter, so it's likely he would have seen my reply and wanted to clarify something like that. Now, I knew I was in trouble when I realized that what Simon said was in fact a leak that hadn't been said anywhere else. You know what that means, right?
100 of Twitter alerts.
Now, if it wasn't bad enough, the Hypixel server Twitter decided to jokingly chime in with their own response, prompting another joking response from Simon. It was an alert nightmare. I had a pretty big headache with the amount of noise my phone was producing from the hundreds, potentially thousands of Twitter alerts I was getting from this. But whatever, man tweets opinion, owner clarifies it, that ends things, right? If only so. Your boy then ended up in the absolute last place he ever wants to end up. A Lego Maestro video.
Something that's, well, a lot of people have different opinions on what this is, but just from the looks of it with the blocks and the theme, it looks like it's underwater. And so to this, a player responded, saying swimming is the least fun thing to do, more predominantly in version 1.8. And to this, Simon responded, saying it's not aquatic or underwater, you will see soon. So there you have it.
Yes, Lego Maestro, that happens to be the exact thing I said, and that also happens to be the thing Simon said. Wow. Sykese, why don't you seem happy? Being in Hypixel Alert should be an honor. You should be grateful. Hold your horses, muchachos. Now, Lego hasn't inherently done anything super terrible. He's just done some things that I really disagree with him doing, and most of that happens to be money-wise. He also just gets a lot of things wrong, like, all the time. It's like he's trying his hardest to be an exact clone of Keemstar, but for Hypixel, and I'd just rather not be a part of that. So anyways, that all happened with a single reply to a tweet. Let's move on to story number 2. So a fellow bro former by the name of S2E Form decided to host a sort of a survey regarding the forums. He posted a thread with the survey, asked as many people as possible to fill it out, and then posted the results in a future thread. So yes, I would have filled it out, but I just didn't have the time to do so. Now, I don't know if he posted all of the responses to the survey he got or not, but he did post an amount of responses, and a couple of them had me included in it. One particular one stood out to me though, and I was able to learn something that made me OFL when I saw it. Take a look and see if you can notice it right away. That's right, there's apparently an anti-Sykese Discord that now exists out there. I'm not sure how many members there are in it or how long it's been around or if there are even more out there than just the one, but I now know that there is an anti-Sykese Discord that exists. Imagine applying to a job and putting anti-Sykese Discord founder on your resume. That dude would probably immediately get the job. But the real thing to take away from this is that I've, air quotes, made it enough to the point where people are making anti-me Discord servers. Honestly, this is more of an honor to me than anything. I can't possibly be upset at this. I think my next goal now is to try to figure out how to secretly get in this Discord and be able to see what magic is cooking in there. Any moles that want to step forward and hand me a link, I welcome you with open arms. It would make for a really awesome video. Alright, final story today. This is easily the most wild one yet. We head back to Twitter for this one. Now, you've heard of the big YouTube boxing matches that have taken place. You've heard of the big paydays that can come out of it. But what if I were to tell you, your boy, the Blue Freak, has officially been invited to partake in one of these boxing matches? That's right. A fellow by the Twitter name of Garner Wall officially wrote this to me on his Twitter account. Why the hell is Sykese on my timeline? Pussies like that don't deserve to be there. My god. what I'd do to box that kid. Heck, I'd even pay $5,000 for him to box me. In fact, I'll make it official. At the Blue Freak, $5,000 to box me. I'll pay for your flight, hotel, etc. Summer 2021. Now, the initial thought most people would have upon seeing a message like this be sent to them is, oh well, it's just some kid. The community's full of them. He probably just wants to make a funny joke. Well, after looking at his Twitter and after looking at his LinkedIn profile, I don't think this dude seems to be as childish as most may think. For starters, he appears to be a CEO of multiple companies that have apparently worked with managing network accounts of up to 4.7 million people. He's apparently worked with companies like Plarium, Twitter, YouTube, LaCroix, and even Sprite. He was also working as a Minecraft marketplace content creator just 2 years ago. He's working on creating a game studio, he runs a creator management and copyright protection service, and he even runs an online radio music station. So why does this dude want to physically punch me? Turns out, I have no clue. Prior to this initial tweet, he's never said a word about me or my time on the server. I would have assumed he just tagged the wrong person, but after he directly responded to another one of my tweets trying to get me to see his initial one, I figured that possibility was out of the picture. So, the $1 million question. Will I accept this challenge? Will I put my well-being on the line and get into the ring to take on this man? Well, the answer may disappoint you. If it hasn't been made clear enough, I'm not exactly what one may call a boxer. It's already difficult to do most things because of my UC. Even if I really wanted to actually do this, and even if he's being absolutely serious, which I don't think he is, I wouldn't be able to do it anyway because I wouldn't be able to handle the months of training it would take, mostly due to the UC. But you know what, man? If you're watching this, I'll challenge you to a game of Grinch Simulator if you'd like. And that's a real ultimate way to determine the boss around here. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys got a kick out of this. If you want more videos like this, hit the like button. Sub as well. We're so close to 1,000, I can smell it. Hopefully a new video is coming out soon. Peace, guys.